Hello and welcome to Big Time Wrestling right here on MyTV. I'm Steve Sparta, once again joined by Lord Wendell Weatherby.
Lord Wendell Weatherby's back and better than ever.
3 action-packed matches for you this evening, and our opening contest tonight is a man you know very well in Rush.
Rush?
Yeah, Rush. You remember Rush.
No, I don't.
You don't remember Rush? Well, let's go down and see Rush in action.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Time Wrestling Television. We're finally getting to see it, folks. Rush, on his own, once and for all, facing off against chaotic Chris Chaos.
I don't know. I don't get this. I thought Miss Betty was joking with me last week. Rush is actually competing by himself. He doesn't stand a chance against anybody. He won't last 2 minutes against this guy.
He won't last 2 minutes. Chris Chaos, I'm going to say it right now. He doesn't got 5 minutes against Rush. Rush has been furious. He wants to send a message to Antoine Rouette and Wendell Weatherby, who could still call themselves the French Connection, I suppose.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Rush hardways him in. Off the ropes goes Rush. Misses the clothesline. Oh, Rush catches him with one. Catches him with another one. Off the ropes. Rush is ready to make quick work of him.
That referee better step in. Those clotheslines are very close to the throat.
Those clotheslines are very clothesline-esque, Matrano. Off the ropes goes Command. Up he goes. Catches him in the side slam. Let him think about it.
He was talking
Drops
right
him.
to Antoine and Wendell like he was trying to threaten him.
Like he's trying to threaten him. He's talking. He knows they're looking at the monitors in the back. He's ready to send a message.
There you go. There you go, Chaotic. Stay on him.
He's firing back a little bit. Rush knees him right in the face, though. Stops him dead in his tracks. Picks him up for a suplex.
Come on,
Let
kid.
him think about it. Boom! Drops him.
How is this Rush? He's incompetent. But, look at how's he even doing this well on his own? Without Antoine Rouette, he's nothing.
Rush, I guess, has always had it in him. He's just now ever had the time to shine. Off the ropes he goes.
Oh, my
Flying
God.
shoulder tackle by Rush.
Bent him in half.
He's talking right to Weatherby.
He doesn't mean that, does he? No, he's kidding.
He means
He's
every
kidding.
word of it. Off the ropes he goes again. Picks him up.
Oh,
Boom!
my
Spine
God.
buster. Go
No.
to the pin. 1, 2, and
I don't
3.
believe this. Do you see the power that he just drove that kid down with?
Rush is on his own. Antoine is next.
This is Marty Jannetty, and you're watching Big Time Wrestling on MyTV. Yeah!
Rush victorious in his singles debut here in Big Time Wrestling. What do you have to think about that, Weatherby?
Think nothing of it. What am I supposed to think? He picked his opponent, handpicked.
Well, what would it concern you if maybe Antoine Rouette was at the other end of that flying shoulder tackle or that big clothesline or the gourd buster?
What are you smoking? You're dreaming, but you're dreaming. It'll never happen.
I think very well by the end of 2010, that could be Antoine Rouette pinned on the map by Rush.
If Rush wants a death sentence, get back in the ring with Antoine Rouette in 2010, and he'll be done forever. They'll be stapling him up with about 100 staples.
Speaking of a man who put a death sentence on somebody's head, we're about to see the detonator, Big Rick Fuller, who's put a death sentence on both Johnny Fabulous and Hurricane John Walters.
I don't think much of a guy who's 6'6" and over 300 pounds threatening a manager, a great guy like Johnny Fabulous. I mean, if someone threatened me like that, they'd be all done. They might find him in the trunk of a Lincoln Town Car somewhere.
Let's get down to action as Johnny Fabulous has new opponents to try to stop Big Rick Fuller.
Tonight, I spent a lot of money, and I've got the Flying O'Briens with me. And Fuller, I promise you, and I promise all these morons, tonight, Fuller, you're one dead man. And you want to buy some clothes.
Yeah, damn right, Johnny Fabulous. Tonight. Oh, my God. Big Rick Fuller, I don't care. Tonight's your night. The Flying O'Briens are going to take you out.
And we've got a different type of match here tonight as Rick Fuller faces off in a handicap match against the Flying O'Briens.
Now, listen, I know you're a stupid person, but listen. 2 on 1. Simple mathematics say this team of 2 is going to tear Fuller limb from limb, aren't they?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know how many men are comparable in size and strength of Big Rick Fuller.
Doesn't matter. There's 2 of them. Well, here we go. Teamwork off the bat.
Whipping him in.
Oh, boy.
Oh, takes him right down with the shoulder tackle.
All right. Minor flaw in the game plan, guys. Fabulous. He spread a lot of money around. He got two of the best, and they're those two in the masks. Now, come on, guys, let's go. You got to do what money talks about. Take out Fuller. Take him out.
It's going to take... That was a very long-winded spiel there, A.J. Matrano, but it's going to take a lot to take out Big Rick Fuller. Rick Fuller has knocked down every roadblock that has come down his way.
Take him down. Take him off his feet. Take him off his feet. There you go.
Oh, him tosses him over his partner.
Take him off your feet. Don't get off your feet, idiot.
Boom, it smashes him right into the buckle.
God, he almost knocked that mask off his face.
Oh, forearms to the chest there.
Here we go. See, here's where the 2-on-1 is going to take into play.
And he
now they're going to double team.
Oh, and he tries to help his brother.
Oh, God.
But oh, no.
Get out! Stop that. Did you hear the smack?
I don't know how you could miss that one, Matrano. Speaking of things you don't want to miss, you don't want to miss the main event tonight as we see the tag team champions, Total Eclipse, face off against...
their titles. Fantastic. Look what's going on. This is an assault going on in the ring.
There is an assault. There is an assault here on the O'Brien brothers by Big Rick Fuller. Whoa! High back body drop on. I don't know which one that is. I don't even know.
He's one of the Flying O'Briens. Say Flying O'Brien number 1.
Number 1. He's looking like number 2 when they're in the ring against Rick Fuller.
That's cute.
That's cute. It was a play on words.
Tell him to get in the ring. Johnny paid these guys a lot of money. I saw the cash exchange in the back. There were a couple hundreds in there.
I'm surprised. You know what? It wouldn't take enough money to make me get in the ring. You couldn't pay me enough to face off with Rick Fuller. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Oh! Fuller, he's had enough. He's just following him out there.
Why is he doing that? The referee should be counting. That's it. 1, 2, 5, 10. And that's it. Rick Fuller even counted out.
The referee is counting as he forearms right to the face of one of the O'Briens.
Now he's a Flying O'Brien number 1. He's throwing him in the ring. Now he's
brings him back in the ring.
Number 2.
O'Brien number 2 here.
Thinking
about it. Oh! Chops him right in the chest.
John Walters, if you're watching this, pay no attention.
That T-shirt doesn't offer much protection.
Was he sitting him down? Was he a fan?
He gives him a seat. Oh, but not for long. Boots him right in the chest. The other O'Brien here doesn't know what to make of this. O'Brien number 1 is just kind of writhing around in the ring, thinking of what he could possibly do to get the better of Rick Fuller. I don't think he stands a chance.
If it was me, I'd pick up that chair and hit him with it.
That would disqualify you from the match.
But still, he'd be getting the job done. Take him out. Here we go, guys. That's what you got to do.
Stay
on him.
Had a little time to recuperate.
They're not doing very well.
It sure doesn't look that way, Matrano. These two are working together, but not much is being accomplished as he boots the guts away out of both of them.
Stacking them up like Lincoln logs.
Brings him up and chopping him down like a tree. Here we go. Rick Fuller now goes back to the corner on O'Brien number 1.
Come on, guys.
He's just thinking about it.
Jeez, he threw him by his mask, for God's
Tosses
sakes.
him by the mask right out of the corner. Oh,
he's not going to do it again, is he?
I wouldn't like to be O'Brien number 2 right now.
Stop encouraging him. Stop encouraging him.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh!
Words cannot describe that. They cannot describe. These idiots at ringside love it because they're sick.
It
they're
echoes.
Sick in the head.
Echoes throughout here. The parish in
he,
Palmer, Mass.
He says one more. No. One's enough. One's enough. Stop it, Rick.
He wants another one. Boots the face of O'Brien number 1.
No more. Johnny, no. Stop it.
But these fans want to see it.
Flying O'Brien number 2's in big trouble. You got to get out of the way. You got to move.
He's just positioning him. He's keeping him wide open.
No.
Oh!
What are you laughing at? This is sick.
I'm not laughing. I'm feeling the air leave my lungs. Oh, just end this, Fuller. Come on.
Stop
Goes
it.
over the pin.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Look at his chest.
Look at the chest, and he's sending a message to Fabulous. I'm trying to keep my hands off my face. I can't even.
That's his hand. That's Rick Fuller's handprint on that human being's chest. Can you understand how hard he hit him?
He left personal identification on the chest of the O'Brien brother right there. It slaps down O'Brien number 1. Oh, please, hasn't this kid had enough? No, it doesn't seem so. This could be the Fuller effect. We saw him put away a man almost the same size as him, and he sets him up. Oh, choke slams the braids out of him.
That move has to be outlawed. It breaks necks. It ends careers.
Both of them on a pin. 3. And he's looking at you, Fabulous.
Well, whether be you were wrong, Rick Fuller destroyed not only one man, but 2 of Johnny Fabulous's men on his road to get a hold.
Give credit where credit's due. He did destroy those 2 men. That guy cracked his chest wide open like a walnut.
He certainly did. And Fuller's cracking him open. Fuller's going to crack Walters open. Fuller's going to crack Cena open. Rush is going to crack you open.
Oh, see, you're cracked. All this cracking going on, cracked right there, baby.
But right now, the main event, it's the Big Time Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Total Eclipse, in action. Let's get down the ringside.
And we're back for the main event as Benny Jukes and Chris Camaro face off against the Tag Team Champions in Total Eclipse.
That's right. It's been quite a few weeks before we've seen a tag title championship defense. Total Eclipse said we want some more competition. Well, they're getting it tonight.
And we're going to see some interesting competition as Benny Jukes finds himself a tag team partner in Chris Camaro. We'll see how these 2 work together, Matrano.
Against this well-oiled machine team we got here, Slick Wagner Brown and TSOG. You know, they knocked off the French Connection. Excuse me, I'm eating a pizza. They knocked off the French Connection to win those tag championships. So you know, when push comes to shove, they can beat some pretty top teams.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's being serious. He is eating a pizza. But what is also serious is the athletic fortitude of Slick Wagner Brown as he rolls him up. 2. No, Benny Jukes kicks out. And a beautiful arm drag there by Wagner Brown, going right back to the arm of Benny Jukes.
Now remember, last week Benny Jukes beat up that kid Zach Morris, so you know he can get a win when needed too. So who knows what can happen in this one right here. Benny talking some trash right now.
As he backs him up, and he tags in his partner, Trey the Smooth Operating Gangster, who last week we saw he had a hard loss to
He
Antoine
did lose,
Roy.
didn't he? He lost. You know who lost to? Antoine Roy.
What?
Oh, big double back elbow by the tag champions.
Antoine Roy did not lose. He won, you dummy.
I know,
Goes to
I
the
told
pin.
you. That's what I said. He won.
No, you said lost. Pay attention.
Miss Betty, what did I say? Play that back to me, Betty.
Now, Trey the Smooth Operating Gangster cutting the ring in half with Benny Jukes. Tags back in his partner, Slick Wagner Brown.
Don't tell me I'm wrong. Shut up. Anyway, what's going on? Whoa!
Tags in. Boots the arm of Benny Jukes. Now they're staying on it, working together. It wouldn't surprise me if these 2 made quick
He
work.
tagged? What happened? He tagged. We got CC. Chris Camaro's coming in now.
Chris Camaro now. We haven't seen that much of him in Big Time Wrestling. Apparently he's a real fun-loving wrestler, but he picked a really unfun-loving guy, I guess you could say, to tag team here with Benny Jukes. It's kind of an odd combo, wouldn't you say, Matrano?
Odd combo like his face. He's an ugly kind of guy.
He's an ugly kind of guy. That's interesting. Goes back, takes him down. 1, 2, no, kicks him out. I thought you were friends with Camaro. I thought you were buddies. 1, 2.
He's a piece of crap. Now, wait a minute. He's not going to keep Trey down with a side headlock. Is he nuts?
No.
He's going to pick him up, hit him with something heavy, and go for a quick pinfall. He doesn't know anything about professional wrestling. Come on.
He doesn't know anything at all.
I know.
You know plenty. You know plenty.
I know that I know what I know.
I know you're Italian. You don't like Camaros. You like eye rocks. He backs him up into the corner.
Yeah, so here we go now.
Tracks in Slick Wagner Brown.
Now here's where these 2 can excel. Quick tags, in and out, tag team wrestling. Hence they're tag team champions.
And they plan on remaining so for a while. There's a lot of competition. The tag team division here at Big Time Wrestling is excellent. We've said it before, and I'll say it again, as you've got the Delfonso brothers who've been white hot as of late. You've even got you and your buddy. Oh, slams him down, though. 1, 2. No, not enough to keep him down.
Trying to knock the wind out of him.
You and your partner, Diamondback Jack, as much as I hate to admit it, you guys are an okay tag team, I guess. Diamondback Jack Maverick, though, the real talent of the 2. Knocks him into the corner. Pushing it. You're the one with all the flubs today.
Oh.
Speaking of flubs, apparently Benny Jukes pulls on the leg there, Slick Wagner Brown.
Oh, but he paid for it.
Smacks him in the mush. Trey tries to come in the ring. Camaro, though, cuts him off. Clotheslines him over the top
These
ropes.
2 are going back and forth. Benny and Camaro get a shot at the tag titles.
As the tag team titles hang in the balance, we'll have to see. And Chris Camaro here is getting the better of Slick Wagner Brown.
But
He's
he's
keeping
again
it
with the
around.
side headlock. He's not going to win the tag titles with a side freaking headlock.
He's trying to take the air out of Slick Wagner Brown. He's showing some decent wrestling maneuvers here tonight, unlike you.
Hey, I'll show you some decent wrestling maneuvers because I'm going to be in action next week.
Oh boy, and you know what? That's a treat for me because that means I don't have to call a match with you. Oh, back suplex there on Wagner Brown. Camaro is back to his feet. Goes for the pin. 2. No, pulls him off.
He's on the right page. He's hitting him with a high impact move and goes for the pin. That's smart. Now if he's smart, he'll tag out, do a little double team.
You know, you're real back and forth with this Chris Camaro kid.
Well, you know, he seems like a decent guy. He's pretty ugly, but still, he seems like a guy who can get it done. But he's not going to get it done with this. He's hesitating.
You're a little too judgmental of men's looks. It's making me very suspicious. Boom! Drop toe hold there by Slick Wagner Brown on Benny Jukes. Tags in Trey, the smooth operating gangster. And Trey is going to be rocking and rolling here on Benny Jukes. Off the ropes he goes. Catches him with a beautiful clothesline there.
Look at Trey. Look at Trey. He's jumping. He's driving.
Trey's feeling it. Trey with that amateur boxing background, laying in the punches on Benny Jukes.
Looks like trying to kick a rock out of his shoe.
Whoa. But Benny Jukes, though.
There's that defensive hug again. That defensive hug. When he gets in a bad situation, he'll slap that on you, and you can't do much about it.
He's making the count. Referee tries to separate him. Close fist by Benny Jukes.
That was open. You know that was an open fist.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely open. Benny Jukes is known for his open fist. Drop kick to the face of Trey, the smooth operating gangster, as Camaro and Jukes once again regain their composure in this match, getting the better of the champions. 2. Nope, only 2. Jukes is getting frustrated, though, here.
Of course. The tag titles are right there. Yeah, they're right there. If he puts a couple of quick moves together, a couple of those strikes and kicks, he can walk away one half the tag champions, full mount position.
Mounts him again with those punches.
Trying to punch his head, trying to punch through his forearms.
The official doing everything he can to stop Jukes from laying in the punishment.
But again, like I was saying, our feature match next week involves Italy's greatest athlete, AJ Matrano, against Bam Bam. That Bam Bam, with those Bam Bam punches, Bam Bam Delfonso. I'm going 1-on-1 with him next week in a big, big match. I can't wait. Can you wait?
You're talking a lot. You know why? Because I know you're scared.
I'm not scared of nothing.
When you get nervous, you talk a lot.
Shut up.
I know, that's how you are.
But, hey, if you want to see matches just like that, tune in next week. And February 6th, the Webster Town Hall, another big, big BTW show. Oh, it's going to be great. All the stars are going to be there. Total Eclipse, they'll be there. But will they have the tag titles or not? I don't know.
You're talking a lot again, Matrano. You're scared, but I'll tell you who should be scared right now. As Benny Jukes, Slick Wagner Brown comes in. Ooh, it decapitates him with a clothesline. Off he goes again, another clothesline. The size advantage here is Slick Wagner Brown, the experience and strength, as well as the tag team experience goes to Total Eclipse. Whoa!
He got some height. Benny Jukes got some height.
And he throws him to the heavens, and throws Camaro to the heavens too,
Camaro
with 2 beautiful backdrops.
He matched that height.
Off the ropes goes Jukes. He did, gives him a kick to the stomach, kick to the chest, kick to the shoulder, but he doesn't want to match drop kicks with Wagner Brown. 2. No!
Wagner Brown does have a very nice drop kick, and that almost put Jukes away for the 3.
God, these 2 men, they're exhausted. They're just trying to regain their composure. They're trying to think of where they're going to go. Yes. And Jukes goes to the eyes.
This is an extremely fast-paced match. You gotta think these 4 can't keep this pace for too much longer.
I don't know if I can keep this pace for this much longer. It's hard to call. I'm exhausted. And who else is exhausted is Chris Camaro, who's Trey the Smooth Operating Gangster. Black lariat by Slick Wagner Brown.
That's gonna do it right there.
1, 2, Trey tries to stop him.
That leg lariat busted Jukes open. His mouth is bleeding. That shows the impact and the athleticism it takes to be a tag team champion.
As well as the toughness of Jukes as he holds onto the ropes. He's got to be thinking of that blood flow from the mouth. He's got to be thinking of his next match.
Oh my God, Slick and Camaro went over the top rope.
On ropes he goes, nasty time by Trey.
Oh, and that mouth is wounded. He can't take much more damage.
He could be setting him up for that frog splash.
No,
takes him into the corner. More punches by Trey. Holds on. Beautiful bulldog.
Planted his face right in the middle of that canvas, and Slick's going up top. And you know what that means.
Wagner's going for that picture-perfect moonsault. And if he hits it, that spells the end of Benny Jukes tonight.
You ain't kidding. Camaro better get in there.
And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Total Eclipse win it.
Rush, you want a piece of us? Yo, Slick, man, we had a couple of busters out there that actually thought they had a chance against Tiki. Listen to this, baby. First, tu comprends pas que je suis là. Parce que je vais dormir français. What is BTW thinking? I mean, true that, we got the tag strap. They know can't nobody hang with us.
Hey, Joey, get the heck out of here. Get up there, kid.
Mais mec, t'as pas ensemble avec moi. Faut regarder la journée que nous aurons.
Hey, take a look at this cameraman.
Parce qu'entre le roi et talent. You understand that, right, man? You said you're a Frenchman, you understand? That's what's gonna happen.
See that? You see what this kid gets? You put him in front of me. You
what I mean? You know, my last check was kind of late in the mail. What about yours, bro?
All we can think of is how disgusted I am with your behavior. You think you spilled a little bit of blood? Just a little bit of blood?
I don't know, Slick, I feel you, man, but still, we gotta find out what's up with these checks.
John Walters, it's only a matter of time before I run my fist.
Facing against one on one. Thank goodness you're gone, because if you ever come back, I'll show your face in BTW.
Right through your chest.
It was late. It was late.
Deuce, man.
You'll be so sorry you ever crossed us.
We the tag champs. We the tag champs, man. That Skrilla got to be there on time. Matter of fact, where we get paid in the mail anyway?
This man's gonna destroy you. I'm gonna crush your face. I'm gonna crush your skull. Every week, bro, I look at my check, the same amount of zeros. What's up with that?
Why we get checks? Wow, checks.
Listen, I want cash, cold, hard, green. You know what I mean?
I like my Skrilla in cash.
And I'm gonna rip your heart out. Get out of here.
Your winners and still big-time wrestling tag team champions, Total Eclipse. And I don't know about you, Wendell Weatherby, but I see a certain... they look a little different out there to me.
Lord Wendell Weatherby to you. Yeah, they look different. You know, the things they're doing out there, if it was my tag team, Commissioner Burns and all BTW wrestling would be coming down on top of me. They got a lot of questionable tactics going on out there. Don't you agree?
For once, maybe I kind of agree with you.
Agree. Anything I say, it's always right.
This has been Steve Sparta and Lady Weatherby.
Hey,
we'll see you next week on Big Time
Lord
Wrestling.
Wendell Weatherby, get it right.